Hi, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Welcome. When you're seeing this, it's Valentine's Day or after, so happy Valentine's Day. I hope you had a great day, whether that was celebrating with like your SO or having like a Galentine's or whatever. I hope you had a good time. So with that, let's go ahead and get straight into the video. We have some administrative stuff to handle first. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to do today is we are going to flip back here and we're going to add $10. If you're new here, I use Prop Money. I automatically transfer this money into a savings account, to a high yield savings account to draw interest. So I use Prop Money for basically just place marking. My mini Mondays are real cash, and a couple other things I do are real cash, but I'm not sure that I do those on video. But for this is Prop Money. But we're gonna add $10 because I've already transferred it. We're not gonna put it in the envelope, and we are not going to mark it off because I am saving up for one. This is my 100 envelope challenge. I am saving up for one of the big envelopes. So we're not gonna mark off today. And this is gonna transfer, like I said, I transfer it to my high yield savings. This is gonna go to my Roth IRA. So we're gonna handle that. Then we're gonna flip back to our Fridays, and we are gonna mark off our second Friday in February, which was $28, and I have that too, right here. I believe 25, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is $29. Why? What is this? What is this? I'm shaking again. No. Okay, so $29, but it should only be 28. So that's my bad. We'll add $1 to the gameplay. So there we go, 28. Slip this back in. This is from, let's get this in here first, and then I'll talk to you about it. That's not gonna go. I'm always a mess. I wish I wasn't, but I am. It's like the camera turns on and I can't do basic things. Okay, so this is my 2025 Fridays bi-weekly. It's from Easy Budgets. I got it on Etsy. I'll link her channel below. She makes a weekly one as well. This just works for our budget and how money comes to us. So there's that, and then we're not doing anything else in this little booklet. So we are done with this one, and we have our pink binder next, and it's going to get $5, $10, $20. So we have finished. Let's pull these out. This is from Zodiac Printable Fun on Etsy, and it was like a full page and it had all the months, and I just cut it and made it into like a little teeny tiny square. And so we're using this. We also have her Courage to Plan her yearly challenge, and she has 5 icons for each month, but it goes up per month. So like February would be 2 instead of 1. But we finished January, and we're like in the middle of February, so I want to finish January. So we're gonna put 15, put that back over there. We're gonna put 15 into this one for a total of 10, 25. That was a weird way to count that, but we did it anyway, didn't we? I never know, like, it takes me a minute to get into my groove. And then like by the end of the video, I'm like, oh, this is so much better than the beginning. But I can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just gonna mark these all. These are all $1. But I can't like find it in the beginning, and I don't know why. And it bothers me. So like when I'm editing my videos, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is awful. And then by the end of it, and maybe it's because editing, like I hear my voice the whole time, so then by the end I don't care. But it's rough. It's rough out there for me. And I have the sniffles, and I'm sorry. I can't help it. Okay. So we have 5 left, and we're going to put that in February's. So we are going to finish this row of the ones. 1, 2. Actually, we're going to do one more for 3. And then the other 2, we're going to color a heart. So let's go ahead and put this in here. And for February, that gives us 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 for February. And this, when this whole thing, this whole year is finished, this is going to go towards debt. For like I'm hoping a very large debt payment. Let's see, do we have red? No. But we have pink. Let's color a heart. I color awkwardly too. There we go. Okay. I didn't get out all my markers, so I don't have all the colors out, but pink will work, right? All right, and then we have one more little administrative task. And then we can get into our savings binder, our big binder. But it's in the big binder, so it's fine. But let me clean this up and I will be right back. All right, guys, we're back. So we're gonna get into our big gameplay binder. But we still have a little bit of administrative stuff to handle. So back here for this one, I don't play this one. I do it like as life lets me. I don't use it as like a game. But for our date nights, for the Ferris wheel, we use those as arcade nights. And we're not always physically going to an arcade. We also both enjoy video games, but we don't play them together. So like on nights that we play like video games together, we're also considering that like an at-home date. And that's what happened this last time, is we had an arcade night, but it was just a date night where we like hung out together and played video games. And so for the Ferris wheel, it's $3. This is from Simple Shops, and I'll link all of them below. I link their YouTube channels so that you have to like kind of, show them some love before you go and grab stuff. But I did get this off of Etsy, I believe, and it has movies. How we're using it is we have movies, bowling, dinner, arcade. Is that movies, bowling, dinner, arcade? And then for the calendar, this is something that like we have to put on the calendar, like a planned date. And that's how we're doing it. But we are adding $3 more to this. And then with that, we are ready to start our binder. So first, let's figure out how much money we came in here with. I had it all organized. I'm gonna keep it organized. We have 50, 60, 70, 80. So I'm gonna put it back. 80. And then in fives, 90. We have 10 and 5s, which makes 90. And this is 10 ones. I believe it's so. Oh no, we have extra. So we have, hold on. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we have $101 to put in our binder. We have a place marker, so we'll go back there later because we always start with this one no matter what. That little thing is shaking. I wonder if my camera was. Why is it shaking? I guess because my desk is shaking. Anyway, we always start with this one. It is a buddy challenge that I'm doing with a friend. We live in separate states and we're trying to have an in-person like girls weekend. But I think we have decided, because I can't do a lot of traveling this year. I have other goals I need to meet and traveling is not one of them, unfortunately, because I love to do it. But I think we've decided to just have like a book club trip because we're in the same book club. And I think this might go towards that, but I don't know. It's pending. So anyway, we roll. This is a color and save from April's Fresh Start. But instead of coloring, we're going to roll a D10. If I can find it. We're going to roll a D10 and I'm just using it as a roll and save. And then whoever, since we are both doing this challenge, whoever wins is essentially the loser and has to buy the other one coffee. but it goes towards our travel fund. So let's go ahead and roll our D10, and it's a 10. That is not the pen I use. So we'll go ahead and put 10 in here. Maybe it should have been, because this one doesn't work. There we go, 10. And I'm gonna roll one more time. I like to roll twice. That's a 3 for a total of 13. I'm gonna keep this out so I don't have to keep reaching. So 10, 11, 12, 13. And we're not counting this one because we need it to be a surprise. I know that she could just pause and add up the numbers, but we're not. We're gonna try to keep it a surprise. All right, so moving back to our place marker. This one takes all our money always. So I'm kind of glad. I'm kind of glad that it is going first, I guess, because it always takes all of our money. Always. So this is from Mimi or Meme. I think it's Mimi in Keeks on Etsy. And I hate that I can't say that. I can't find them on YouTube, which is why I cannot figure out how to say the thing. It's Savopoly. I think it's meant to go weekly for 52 weeks, but this is how many times we're going to do it before we consider it complete. How many times we're going to roll. So whether that's 52 weeks or not, that's how I've chosen to do it. And it's going to go towards debt. It has big numbers, it has small numbers, but for some reason, it always takes our money. So we're going to switch back to a D6 for this one. And we are here. I have a little place marker. We're here. So we got a 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is $3. And we're going to roll again. 3. 1, 2, 3. So 22. Ooh. 22 plus 3 is 25. So 25 will go in here. Let's see if we can consolidate anything. 20. We can do, oh no, we don't have any 10s. So no. No, we can't. So it now has 50, 60, 70, 80. We've saved 80 so far. But I need to write that down. What was it? 25? 3 and 22? Yeah, 25. 25. And we will use, sorry about the reach, our yellow. And just go, boop. That is not the right color. Okay. That wasn't bad. Like, where was that all the other times? Right? And so with that, we're going to start all over with our roll and save. Oh, I got hair in my mouth. I'm sorry. Okay, so if you didn't see it on our Mini Mondays, we reached 25 subscribers and I made a mini and 2 tinies. This is one of them. On the listing, it's on my Ko-Fi, it's for free. On the listing, you get 2 mini roll and saves, a tiny roll and save, and a tiny do-it-yourself scratch and save. Because it's digital, I can't put the stickers on there for you, so it's either, you can either mark them off or you can make your own scratch and save. But this is free, it's on my Ko-Fi, and I wanted to give it a shout out. I think this envelope, moving forward, will always be roll and saves. I don't know why I've done it that way, but I have. So what we're gonna do, I'm just gonna stick that back in, is we're gonna do the Tinkering Budget roll and save. I made this, it's also on my Ko-Fi, and it's all my favorite things. So as we roll and save, I get to tell you a little bit about myself since my channel is new. So for this one, I roll it does not look like I roll that. Maybe I roll a D12 because I have this out. So maybe that's what I do. So I'm gonna roll a D12 and sorry. We were over here, we talked about planner. Let's go ahead and get the books out of the way because by now, if you're not new here, by now you know, I rolled a 5, that books are like my jam. I'm a big reader. And then let's roll again. And I got an 11. I don't have the money for that. How do I not have money for that? We're gonna have to go make change. Hold on. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do, and it's a mess. So I forgot about this. So we're skipping around now. So we did the Savopoly, and now we are here. I wanted to go ahead and finish this. I went to make change. I had a 50, that's why I didn't have the stuff I needed for before. So I went ahead and put it in here. I want to go ahead and finish this and put February's in. So to do that, I took 40 out, but to finish this, I need $13, right? 6 and 5 is 11, 12, 13. 13, so we're gonna go ahead and do, so I put 40 plus 10 is 50, so we need 3 ones. 1, 2, and 3. And then this challenge is considered finished. Let me move that out of the way. I want to get February's in because February is almost halfway over. So that's what we're doing. We're just going to go ahead and finish it without the math dice. So total it was $103, and that is going to go towards debt. Yes. So this is going to go towards debt. It's finished, which also means we get to ring the bell, and then I have a bell sticker now. Not a bell, but I have a bell sticker. So there we go. And then we get to go, hooray! And do fireworks. I like fireworks. So let's put that back, and then I'm gonna go ahead and take out $1 now, because I will forget, and I'm gonna move it to the side for the other binder for our bell challenge. And this one is completed. So let's go to the back and get out February's. Okay. And then I will explain it more when we get to the February's. But this is from D Plans and Budgets, and she has, it's a freebie. Sorry, I gotta stuff this back in. Okay, it's a freebie that she has, and I have both. I have, this is the 2025, and I also have the 2024. But I wanted to get into February's because we're gonna skip it. February's a short month. Okay, back to where we were, which is where? Here, okay, which is here. And we owed 5, so let's take that. And I wanted to roll again and go ahead and get the Kindle, because we talked about how I'm a big reader. I love my books, but I really love my Kindle. Like, I am in love with my Kindle. So then we rolled an 11 for that. There we go. So 10, 11. And this goes to sinking funds. I don't think there's anything, I think there's a 20 in here, so there's nothing to consolidate anyway. But I want this up front. Thank you. But on anything that goes towards sinking funds, I'm not real big on consolidating because of the way I do my randomizer. I want the most amount of bills, if that makes sense. But like anything that goes towards debt, ooh, hit that fake plant, didn't I? Anything that goes towards debt, I'm all about consolidation. So next we have our Chip Away Mini by Mystic Budgets. And give me a second and let me clear my space. Okay. This is the Chip Away Mini by Mystic Budgets. I keep telling y'all that I'm going to get a 4th dice, and I am. I really am. It's not today though. So we're gonna play this the same way we played last time, where we roll 3, and then I'll roll one of them again for a total of 4 times, and then we'll mark off our things. So let's go ahead and get started. What you need to play is you need 16 chips, little chips. You'll see as we play, I shrink my thing down. It's a digital download, and I shrink it down a little too small, and so my chips are huge. That's something I will fix next time I print it. And you need 4 D4. So Whoop, whoop, whoop. I only have 3, and they are sharp. So we'll shake them out, and we'll go ahead and get started. And we have a 1, a 1, and a 2. So we'll do these 2 down here, 1, 2, 1. And then before we move on, we'll roll another for the 4th, a 2. Put it up here. And then we do it again. And that's the best way I can do it, as if we had 4 dice. 3, 2, and 1. So 3, 2. I'm going to do it like this, because my little chippy things are so big, and I'm going to put 1 off because I used 2 of them. So 3, 2, and 1. Put it up here. Why am I like shaking so bad, guys? This is insane. Okay. Roll again. Yes, roll again. And we have 4, 2, and 1. 4. We're going to do the same thing. 2 and 1. Because my chips, like I said, my chips are so big, and we'll do that. Okay. The object is you should have 2 remaining when you're done, unless you lose a chip. And if you lose a chip, you'll have more. Did we? Yes, we did all 4. Okay. 4, 2, 3. So 4, 2, and 3. Me doing that is probably confusing y'all, but it makes sense to me. Oh, no, 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 no. We only roll 1. And it's a 2. Okay. So we'll do this 2. Like that. Okay. So we have, how we have it is we have a 3 right here left. We have a 3, a 1, and a 4. So now we roll again. And we have a 2, 1, and a 3. So 1, 3. That, I did something wrong. So we only have, yeah, no, I did it right. We only have 2 left, and we're saving $7. But, yay. That worked really well, and that was like really efficient. So we technically didn't lose these chips. We didn't lose any chips. So the way it works for losing chips is if you roll and you don't have it, you roll again. And if you still don't have it, you lose a chip, which means there may be more than 2 things available to save. But no matter what, you're always going to have 2 spaces left, even if you get all of the numbers. So we have a 3 and a 4 for 7, but we don't have any 5s. So let's get our binder back out and see how that goes. So we need to save 7. I ended up having to exchange some bills within like my prop money. But the reason I was so adamant about trying to make change, there was no change in here, about trying to make change is I always want to make sure that like the money I've pulled aside to save, even though it's prop money, matches identically to the money I transferred over. So like I don't want to be like, well, I mean, I have it in prop money, so I could technically put it in there. You know what I mean? Like I want to make sure that it matches identically, or whenever I go to use this money, it won't be there and I will be really sad. So anyway, we got it. I got it figured out. So we're going to say 5, 6, 7. In total in here, we have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19. See, we almost had enough to make change, but not quite. I like my money in the back and my challenge in the front. Okay, sorry about that. That was way messy. Moving on to Safe Cracker Savings from Ange at Ange Budget and Debt. And I need my 3d6. So the way that I play this, I dripped wax also. Like I dripped something in my candle and then like I was like, oh no, and I pulled it out and I dripped wax. So I'm making a mess today. Okay, so the way that I play this is initially I rolled for this safe and I got the combination 3, 4, 5. So now I'm gonna roll for the surrounding safes and for the surrounding safes. And if I roll this combination, we got close once. If I roll this combination again, I'm gonna double it. So let's give it a good shake. And we have 3, 2, and 6. So 3, 2, and 6 is 11. So 10, 11. Y'all, we are out of money again. Okay, 10, 11. This is also going to go towards debt. And we're going to call that one done. And we are going to move on. So this envelope, like how the other envelope before, I kind of decided amongst myself to make it a roll and save. This one will probably always hold some kind of scratch and save. So again, this is the do-it-yourself scratch and save tiny that I have for free over on my Ko-fi. You get 2 minis, roll and save, 2 roll and save minis, a roll and save tiny, and a do-it-yourself scratch and save tiny. But we're not going to scratch this one. We're going to save it. I just wanted to tell you about it. Instead, we are going to try to get it back in there. We are going to scratch this one from Build It Big Budgets. It says life status, currently holding it all together with a single bobby pin, clearly with the wax stripping and everything else. So let's go ahead, and I do not have my scratcher. So what am I going to use? I'll use this. I don't know what this goes to. Sorry for the reach, but I'm going to use this. And we're going to scratch this one. And it's a 2. And then let's go ahead and scratch this big one. And it's a 1 for 3. I'm really trying to get 5 because we don't have any 1s right now. And so let's scratch this little one. No, 4, 5, 6. No, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Am I gonna have to go get changed? Let me dust this off. Okay, let me put this back. Sorry for the reach. Let's see what kind of change I have in here. So we need to save 7. Oh, okay. So we'll take 10 and we'll put 3 back. So this one did have change for us. Yay, thank you. Much appreciated. Okay, so this one was a save 7. This one totals 40. And it goes towards sinking funds. Okay. Moving on. I don't know that we should do Panda Paws because we have no money. We have $8. And I haven't gotten an 8. Oh, no. No, never mind. That's not how much we saved. We were saving big chunks of money. I think we're going to have to skip Panda Paws this time. And that's okay. We'll put our marker on Panda Paws. And can we do anything in February? So for this one, in the January ones, I have math dice that I used. And I would use the addition math dice, and it would be plus whatever was the roll, and I would add it. But for this one, instead of assigning, this is a color and save, and instead of assigning each color, I think I'm just going to use it as a roll and save. So we're going to roll a d6. I'll put that on there so that I remember. And we got a 3. Ooh. That slid all over the place. Okay. And that's how we're going to get this one started. So 1, 2, 3. And then for this one, I really like to use the math dice. So since we only have a 5 left, we're not going to do this one today. But this is from D Plans and Budgets. I talked about it earlier in the video when I switched it out. So we're only going to do this one, the roll and save. So we have 3. We know for sure that Savopoly is not going to work out for us with just $5 left. So I'm going to go back here. This is where I was keeping like a catch-all. And if you are not new here, I I had it cut so that it would like fit in here, and I was gonna put them in different binders, but I don't have different binders right now. I only have one, and let's be honest, I'm probably gonna want something different in a different binder if I do it. So I reprinted it out. So far we've saved 5. This is the Anything is Possible If You Just Believe, a Progressive Savings Challenge. It's from Kimmy over at Beige and Girl Budgets. On Etsy, it's Kimmy's Budgets, and we've already saved 5. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark out another 5, and we'll put this back there. And altogether, this saves us $610, and it has no, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet, but this is what we're doing. So it's kind of like a little catch-all. Like, I know that our next challenge is that, I know we want to start with Panda Paws, but our next one is Savopoly, and we know that that usually takes a lot of our money. We're right here on 22, and yeah, we're not risking it. And then to just start all over with the $5, no, we're gonna do this. So now, instead of this being a catch-all, it's basically a challenge. I know that was a mess. I'm not gonna start over. I hope it made sense. I can't talk today. But we are out of money. This goes to our Belle challenge. This $1 right here. Yeah, okay. I was just thinking to myself, but yes, I want to use this as a challenge. And then in the future, if we have it, I have an envelope for one more, like, game or something like that. So we are done with our savings binder. We completed one challenge and rang the bell. And now we get to go into, sorry for the reach, this little doodad. And we get to go to the back and pull out our stickers. So the stickers are from Donna, Powered by Creativity. I had to cut these too. Came on a sheet of 96. I made my Belle challenge because I wanted like a tracker on the back. I made this. This is also on my Ko-fi. So we finished the challenge and rang the bell. So we're gonna go ahead and put a Belle sticker on it. Like so. And then for the back, I will say, what did we finish? Oh, okay. So it was, I'm gonna put D's January, and it goes towards debt. But how much was it? 50, 103. It was 103. Okay. Because we will never see that one again. Anything like the sinking funds, that will go into a randomizer, but anything that is debt is automatically going to be a debt payment. So we'll never see it again, if that makes sense. So I wanted a way to track it. Ooh, that's not how that goes. There we go. So anyway, this is our Belle challenge, and I don't know what the money will go to. I don't know how much we'll save by the end of the year. No idea. This is my first time to ever do the Belle challenge. All right. That is it for our video. We are out of money, which means we are out of things to do. And I know it was a mess. I know. I don't know how to like not be weird at the beginning of my videos. I don't know how to not be weird in the middle. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you stuck around. I also like have a fear of the time. So I feel like I'm trying to rush, and then by the end of it, I'm not rushing as much. And so maybe the rushing is what makes me like chaotic and all over the place. Like maybe if I just like calm down and slow down, it wouldn't be so bad. But I worry about like having a long video or whatever. So anyway, that you didn't ask, but I told you anyway. I hope you have a great Valentine's Day, no matter what you're doing, whether it's Galentine's, Valentine's, or maybe you boycott it and so you do something totally different. Either way, I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you have a great time. Don't be ugly to people, and I will see you next time. Bye.